Welcome back to the first episode of the second season of the True Facts podcast. I am Roman.
I am Pinky Penis Paul.
And we are finally back after a long needed break. We've been very busy. I started a new job, which I despise, but it keeps the bacon coming. Really nothing too much has been changed in my life other than the fact that I'm still a lonely man waiting for the love and touch of a female, perhaps a little bit shorter than me, who has the same interests as me. But that is yet to happen. Ahmed, how have you been doing, man?
That's sad. I've been doing great, better than usual.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Really? You say you're doing better. Were you doing better 2 months ago? Or are you doing better now?
Now. Yeah, I think so.
Well, that's good. How's the love life? Since I know all our family, or not our family, our listeners are so interested.
Non-existent. How's yours?
I think you're lying.
No, it's not. No, it's non-existent. How's yours?
Okay, fine. I won't even discuss it. Well, in the last 2 months, there's been a few. Pretty much, it has been cold. It has been dark. My heart has been turned into charcoal. You got some ideas. Bring some ideas to the table here.
Alright, let's see. We got a story about camping that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I have a gnome joke. The punchline is from Cold Ones. Very good YouTube channel. And maybe one tiny little segment for later.
Well, I have no idea at all any of those three topics, except for one.
Also, I want to talk about Mad God.
I don't even know what Mad God is.
Good
we
movie.
Can discuss this.
It's in the notes if you look to your fucking right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't prepare.
Yeah.
Yesterday, this past weekend, we went. Well, I should say I went camping. It was in the wilderness. Many trees.
You camped
there was
in
almost
the
little
parking
to no
lot.
people, and there was bears, and there was wild animals. These huge insects. If you got stung by one, it would have effects such as intolerable itching.
Oh yeah.
There's dogs and cats. I mean, by dogs and cats, I mean wolves and hyenas. So it was terrible. There was a range for gun shooting.
Yeah,
where I did go shooting, and I hit a couple people.
Alright, that's enough. Let me translate this for the real world. Roman went RV camping. He was in the field with maybe, 50 other families. And everyone had about less than 25 square feet to each other. Let's see. There was one wasp that went near his foot, and he stepped on immediately.
No, I didn't die. It came back to life.
We saw zero wild animals, or at least while I was there, 0 wild animals.
Okay, to be fair, when we were shooting on the table, like the picnic table, there was this huge spider. Gigantic. I mean, probably the size of my fist. It was gigantic. I'm not even kidding. That was a wild animal, and I've never been more terrified in my life.
A portion of the campground was a nature reserve, but you could tell it was just a fucking empty field that they're gonna convert into another RV lot.
It really is a sad sight to see.
And every piece of forest was fenced off with a no trespassing sign or shooting range sign next to it. But that wasn't near the shooting range? It was next to the shooting range. That piece of wood, forest. It said shooting.
I think they put it there because if you
sideways,
go in there, well, because the trail that we walked on, it was shaped like a hook.
Oh, is that it?
So the trail you were walking forward, but it's hooking to the left. So if you go in that forest at that very moment, you're gonna at some point get into the part where shotguns are being fired off into that field. It's gonna intercept.
There's some ranges where instead of everyone being next to each other for clay shooting, everyone's in a circle because birdshot loses velocity, and when it fucking comes back down, it doesn't hurt you. I heard that from Hickok, I believe. Hickok 45.
But if everybody's in a circle, then
Yeah,
you gotta make sure that those clays, for everybody who's not who doesn't understand what we're talking about, clays or clay pigeons, or I used to call them skeet. That's what you launch up into the air. You launch up in the air, then you shoot them down with your shotgun.
Yes,
it's a common sport for folks like us as of lately. But as I'm saying, it has to be high enough to where you're not going to aim across the, say, 100-foot field and fucking shoot somebody's eyes out.
I imagine they're using mechanical launchers at this range, this theoretical range. Everyone's in a circle, everyone's pointing straight up. I imagine the circle's pretty big too.
I feel like this can't be for beginner shooters though, because you've seen some of the people we've brought along. I mean, they wait till it's very. I mean, hell, I've done it. I point directly straight. So if I pull directly straight, I'm gonna murder somebody, and I've already done that.
Those kids, there were some kids. They were getting their shots off. They were using a, single shot shotgun. For them, their launcher was throwing so low, so they had to aim kind of, in front of them, maybe a little angled up. We had one of those launchers.
We still do have. It's a mechanical launcher that is spring loaded, and it just. And I'll put a sound effect there since I got to get my skills back. And it'll launch it. I don't know. I would say, 40, 50 feet, 60 feet, maybe farther. Plus the air carries it, but it'll only have the velocity for about that long, and then it just glides. But ours was garbage, where every time you shot it, the arm would swing off, and the hooks that are dug into the ground to keep it steady, the whole thing flies apart, and it only tosses it about like 5 feet, so it's really not that good. And it was a huge waste of money.
Didn't Rudolph talk us into buying that? He said all of us go through. We went threesies on it.
I'm pretty sure Rudolph is. I'm sure we can say their names by now. Well, yeah, Rudolph. Yeah, it was like $30. It was 10 a piece. I just expected a lot more. But so we have to use this hand thing where you throw it, and apparently I'm the only one that can do it. I'm disappointed in it.
It's not made for left-handed people.
Yes, it is. It's an up and down thing.
Well, Alright, so you put it upside down. Now it's instantly for left-handed people?
Yes.
If you
it
make
literally says right-handed, and you flip it over, it says left-handed.
Okay, my work gave me a box cutter that's clearly for right-handed people, and all they did was turn the blade around, and now he says it's for fucking left-handed people. Does that make fucking sense?
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But the way this thrower works, yes, it works the same way.
No.
I'll prove it to you.
Buy me a left-handed thrower.
You son of a bitch. Yeah. No. But I am gonna buy a left-handed thrower. That way we can actually throw the clays. But I shot pretty good yesterday. I thought. I have a 9-round magazine. I would say I would shoot anywhere between like 6 to 7 per magazine, which is not that great, but it's still a hell of a lot better than I used to do.
How many magazines did you shoot? How long were you guys shooting for?
Oof, I would say like no longer than an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Because one of the folks that we were there with had to go to work, so I used a whole bunch of ammunition. But
who had to go to work?
Worth it. Rudolph's cousin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you took him with you?
Yeah, he never shot a shotgun before, so I had to teach him not how to hold a gun. It's not that hard to know how to hold the gun, but finger placement, barrel placement, because he was wavering my gun side to side, and there's a lot of people there.
Oh man!
But it was a really nice day yesterday for that. I wish you would have been there.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad you were there for when the ice cream truck came.
Yeah.
So we were sitting around the campfire, and I noticed that there was a attractive ice cream man, female. I'm not gonna say female, but she's on this bike thing. It was like one of those old-fashioned ones.
It looked like a rickshaw.
I don't know what that is.
It's It's a bike with 3 wheels and a seat in the back. But instead of a seat in the back, she had ice cream.
Right.
Yeah.
So she had ice cream, and I was forced upon my own will.
That's because you said, hey, maybe I'll go grab an ice cream.
Well, you had to force me over there to pay. Well, you pay $3 for a rock solid ice cream.
Oh my god. Yeah, so it's my fault. You wanted an ice cream, and we forced you over to get an ice cream, and then I paid for the one you chose. Now it's my fault.
Listen.
You mental
Do you
gymnastics. Go ahead. What?
Do you understand? It wasn't about the ice cream. It was not about the ice cream. I didn't care what ice cream it was.
Oh, $3? How much does it cost?
$3.
Oh, it says $3 right next to. How much does it cost? I'm sorry that I'm sweating so much.
Listen, her hands ended up in my hands, and I don't know how. That's all I have to say about this. I did not take a strand of her hair for DNA cloning.
Yeah.
That was the wind. Didn't do shit.
You pluck out her hair.
Ow! Shut up!
Oh, man.
Speaking of women, so after you had left yesterday, I was again abandoned by the fire, all alone by the only 2 friends I had, and I hate to call one of them a friend.
Rudolph's parents.
No, I was with Rudolph's parents, yes, but I was abandoned by Rudolph and his significant other. What do we call her?
I forgot. I just call her Slime.
Slime. So Rudolph and Slime fucking abandoned my ass.
Hey, they did.
And then went to go watch the hit series Stranger Things, which I've yet to watch and I don't plan on watching. So
don't you only watch that show for the girls? Don't you really like 11 or something?
No.
But you said you only liked her in season 1.
I don't think I said anything about it. I think you're clinically insane.
Don't you run don't you run the fan page for her?
No.
And you keep
No. No, Elle is the love of my life at Stranger Things season 1, 2, 3 is not my Instagram fan page.
Only seasons 1 through fucking 3.
I don't really like Stranger Things. I'm just gonna be honest.
I don't. I'm bored of it. The last 2 episodes I can't watch because I'm so bored.
But you know what show I did like?
The Boys.
The Boys is fantastic. It was. Would you say this was the best season yet?
It's really good, yeah.
But was it the best season though?
All the seasons was
it was
8,
very dramatic,
and this one's a 9. I'll say that.
Because now that I'm thinking about it, like I can't really remember the other seasons that much. I remember like big events and stuff that happened, especially last season with. I'm sure people watched the last season by now.
Spoiler warning for The Boys.
Spoiler warning. The Nazi bitch.
Yeah, Stormfront,
she was fried to death. Well, she's not even dead, but...
No, she died.
Wait, no, she didn't.
She didn't die in season 3, she died in season 4. I mean, she didn't die in season 2, she died in season 3.
No, she didn't die.
Yeah, she fucking... Homelander went to visit her in the hospital. She tried to jack him off. Then Homelander said, no, I don't want to have your kids. And then Stormfront killed herself by biting off her tongue.
That's not true.
It is true. What are you talking about?
She bit off her tongue and died?
Yeah, she bit off her tongue, bled out, and died.
That can't be true.
Yes, it's true. Do you not remember?
No, I don't remember that. That's not true. That's ridiculous.
Then why did Homelander fucking freak out on TV then?
I don't know.
Remember?
Now that I'm thinking, I don't know.
And when that girl was about to kill herself, Homelander was like, that goddess died, but you get to live. You know what? Just kill yourself. You remember?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I think I liked him the best this season.
Homelander?
I think he's one of my favorite characters, yeah.
He was the least unhinged this season and the most coherent. He tried to bargain with Butcher. He started playing things politically.
I think he was just fucking pissed.
What? No, look, he tried to bargain with Butcher. He said, "You stay out of my way, I'll stay out of yours." Then he
No,
got
but at the very
Congress...
beginning where he was flipping out because everybody was turning on him and shit.
Yeah, but the
because Black Note, whatever his name
he
is.
was kind of freaking out. Yeah, there's a good mix of freaking out and lucidity.
Yeah. I'm glad they brought back the milk drinking scene.
What?
You know where
Oh yeah,
milk the whole ass cow and.
Oh fuck! Why, dude?
It's my favorite. That's so funny. Oh man. Oh, fuck, it's disgusting. What I was thinking about this. I was taking a shower. Sorry to get too sexual.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, so the Butcher has got like a year to live.
Yeah, 18 months at the most.
18 months.
I bet they're just gonna save him. They're just gonna give him real Compound V. And then
that's what I was gonna say. I'm like, well, what happens? I know this artificial, not the artificial stuff, the temporary V.
Yeah.
They give it to him, he's gonna fucking implode. But if they give him regular V, I wonder what happens.
Remember, well, there's two things that could happen. He could become like that terrorist and get superpowers, or like a Kiko and get superpowers, or he could blow up into blue slime.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I don't like Homelander's kid.
Ryan? No, he's just a kid. He doesn't know better.
Yeah,
he did kill his mom, so he's gonna be messed up.
That's not his fault. Homelander was right about that. You know, nobody fucking taught him. Now all of a sudden he knows how to fly.
It was Homelander's fault.
Yeah.
No, he learned how to fly in season 2, I think. No, never mind.
I don't. No. He had tried to learn how to fly, then he fell off a roof, didn't he?
Shouldn't he be weaker than Homelander since he's half human? Oh no, Homelander's half human. Never mind.
Yep. I would imagine that. I would imagine he's a little bit weaker because it's not like he was never really injected with Compound V.
Yeah, he was a natural birth.
Which I didn't think that the V really did stuff to your DNA. I thought it just affected you.
What do you mean?
Like I didn't think like it twisted your DNA because that means he fucked a bitch.
Yeah,
and then
Butcher's wife.
It's part of his DNA now.
The kids. No, his.
Yeah.
All right, so his dad has the brown hair gene, and his mom has the black hair gene. The brown hair gene is, let's say, dominant, and black hair gene is recessive. Ryan got the dominant brown hair gene. The brown hair gene is superpowers. All right.
That's a simple way to put it. But yeah, but I didn't think that it could be carried on because remember at the beginning of the series.
Also, keep in mind, Homelander thinks he's been shooting blanks the whole time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I did know that.
Yeah.
I didn't. For whatever reason, I didn't think that the DNA was affected by getting injected with it because we thought at the beginning of the series that they were born like that.
Yeah,
right.
But it turns out.
But then they realized. Yeah, they realized that they're being injected with this shit.
V only works on babies for some reason.
So does that mean that nobody... No, it doesn't.
Yeah, remember, there was a baby in the little plastic baby bin getting V injected into him through an IV bag.
Yeah, but remember in this season, the Chinese, whatever her name is, she lost her powers.
She's one of the special ones that could take it as an adult. Remember, the terrorist could take it as an adult, and she could take it as an adult.
I think I do remember this.
Also, the congresswoman's daughter took it while she was a teen.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I wonder, they never brought us back to that.
Yeah.
So, they showed her spine cracking, and they just forgot about it.
Yeah. Either it went horribly wrong, or Ryan and the daughter are gonna become friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Have you watched Peaky Blinders yet?
The new season, I watched the first 2 episodes, then I went and did something else and never started it again.
I started watching 5 minutes of it, then I realized it's been too long. So I think I need to find something in YouTube or something that can remind me of everything that happened.
It was too long and I saw a moth fly across the room.
Whoa.
Like, I want you, like,
Moth, we cannot be together.
this window was only a temporary obstacle, like,
It's not that.
then what is it?
The power is going out.
No lamp,
I am dying, Moth.
no lamp, you cannot leave me.
You have to let me go, Moth.
Do not give up on me, lamp.
You have to let...
Lamp.
What the fuck?
Oh, hey man, do you want to go get Taco Bell? And then I never watched it again. Because I used to watch, I watched like a whole bunch of shows at my old job in December and before that. So I'd have all this time to watch all these shows. And then I was fucking starved for months. And then now all these shows have had new seasons. Like Ozark and The Boys and Peaky Blinders. And there's...
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
I don't like that show.
It just looks so shitty.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like a Disney Channel show.
Yeah,
or like
fucking
a Henry
hate
Danger or
Disney
whatever from
shit.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, man. Fuck. The style is okay. I like one thing they did in the first episode, but then I can't watch any more of that shit. I know there's going to be a lot of haram at that party, but I made you a dress.
That actually happened?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Really cringy about it.
Fuck. I don't like her. I've never even seen the show at all. I've seen an interview where she's like, yeah, I've never been in anything before. This is my first gig.
Yeah, I never
And
acted.
she's just like a 16-year-old girl fangirling about Robert Downey Jr. She's like, I love Robert Downey Jr. Oh my god, is he looking at me? Oh my god. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Like, you're far too young to not know what you're doing.
It's creepy. I
I don't like it. I also don't like... listen, I understand that I'm sounding a little sexist, but I'm not. You know, because
Trust me, women. I'll let you know when I'm being sexist. I'll give you a clear...
Oh, you'll know, all right.
I'll let you know.
I got a cough.
Yeah.
But yeah. Allow me to take a drink. Hold on.
Goodness gracious, sweet balls of fire.
We should do ASMR on this podcast.
Alright.
Down below.
Whale being birthed.
Should we do an all ASMR podcast with just us eating Taco Bell?
We will be deplatformed.
Yeah. The one viewer we might have. Oh man, I wonder who's gonna watch or listen, because when we ended, we had at the
A
time.
2-week hiatus.
Oh jeez, I don't know if anybody's gonna listen to this
No.
because I know I had one person listening at the time. That wasn't me
Yeah.
or you.
Yeah.
So there was one. Sadly she passed away from my life. So
Passed away from ass cancer.
yeah, it's a real shame. Sorry to hear that.
No disrespect
hit
to
my
ass
microphone.
cancer. Or prostate cancer.
Yeah, no. But since then, we've gathered some views on the last episode we've done, and I think episode 2, the Campfire Tales.
Yeah.
We've gained like those 2 episodes have gotten the most attention since the last time we uploaded,
Yeah.
and it got us to our first $1. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah, you sent me it while I had no data at work.
So that ad that people are supposed to be listening to on repeat at the very beginning, hopefully it's still there.
Yeah.
We got $1 now. We are fucking rich. Isn't that crazy?
You could get 2
$1?
pieces of candy from the candy shop.
Not even. You didn't include tax yet.
Yeah. It taxes
pretty
per
sweet.
dollar, remember?
Oh yeah. So we got a now we're taxed.
Oh,
Oh shit. Unless we can go to Penny Candy or something, if that exists somewhere, we can get some snacks. Hopefully.
Fill up a bag.
Yay.
Fill up a Ziploc bag full of candy.
I wish places like that still existed. Now I'm paying $80 for a gallon of gas. They're bleeding me out.
Thanks, Obama.
I don't think you understand. Yeah.
We just had a gas deficit. Gas is so expensive, it's not worth driving to work.
No, it's not. As a matter of fact, before we recorded today, I saw on the TikTok that there's this thing. It's called GM. No, what's it called? I haven't. GM something. Sorry, GRC or something like that. But it's a transcribing company.
Okay.
And you can apply and you can get hired. And what you do is, I guess, just take documents and other shit that people need transcribed, either from like English to English, English to Spanish, or Spanish to
Bengali.
English.
Okay.
And then there probably is Spanish to Spanish. I don't even know.
Why?
But
Why would there be Spanish to Spanish?
why is there English to English?
Because people are retarded, and you gotta convert it from New York to California.
Well, I don't know. What if? Well, no. The whole point of that is just so, like, if you have online documents that are just like all over the place, I guess you just write it down in one place.
Yeah.
Even like you just use copy and paste at that point.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you can apply, you can get hired and tested, and you can make anywhere from like $1,000 to $3,000 a month. And it was like this legit thing that people actually do for a living. And I'm like, holy fuck, like, I don't make that much now. All I do is sit at a desk and take calls from people who want to buy fucking bolts.
Roman works at a sex hotline now. For you folks that didn't know, it's been a rough 2 months.
I am really sore. Sometimes they have to send me out to do cold calls, and they're like, yeah, I'm interested. Come on in. It's awful.
You get to go to conventions.
Anyway, sex conventions?
No, actual fucking conventions. Remember, you got sent to one, and you won't shut the fuck up about your little plant?
I fucking haven't been... That was like a month and a half ago at this point.
Oh, it's my little baby.
I went to this convention for fasteners. Anybody who doesn't know what a fastener is, it's a fucking bolt that goes into bolt things. Like your shower, it's just a bunch of bolts. Your house is made out of bolts.
Your mother,
it's all different
made
types
out
of
of
stuff.
bolts. Your dog,
made out of bolts.
Bolt. Your girlfriend, screws.
She screws you over.
Exactly.
But women are fucking cruel.
What?
My heart has been... Oh, sorry.
Ron, can you do muscle?
Can't wait to... Oh no, bro!
Oh man, this is already gold. Remember when I went down range to grab clays, and I was walking back, and I had my shotgun in my hand? Didn't I? I was holding it by the receiver, and I was walking towards you guys, right?
I don't remember where you're holding it, but I remember you having the barrel pointed down at us.
No, it was down to my side though, and the gun was upside down.
No, you're holding it so the barrel was pointed at us. I distinctly remember it.
Was I moving it? I remember I had my hand around the receiver. I wasn't holding it by the grip.
Well, I wouldn't think you're holding it by the grip. If anything, I would expect you to have been holding it by the barrel.
Yeah, no,
just nonchalantly holding it by the barrel.
I remember. I might have been holding it by the barrel. How did I point it at you guys? Was it while I was walking?
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know why you thought about that just now.
I don't know. We were talking about the range, and I feel bad.
That's fine.
Shut up. Fucking muzzle sweep me.
You don't have to bleep that.
This isn't usable right now.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm good. I've been good for a while.
Alright.
So all the people are gonna know what a terrible.
It was down by my side.
Boycott you.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry about it. Stop. Stop. I'm gonna go goblin mode.
Alright, we'll talk about it after.
This is a good place to we're back. We're gonna be doing this maybe not every weekend, because
every 2 months
people.
we'll make one episode.
We'll be back in at least a week.
Every 2 months.
Not 2 weeks.
Every 2 months, new episode. Every 3 months, season special.
No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're gonna be right back on track. This is just an episode to update those who listen and calm themselves of where have Roman and Ahmed been. Well, this is where we've been. We're back. We have a cool episode next week. So make sure you dive into it with us, because we're gonna be all in character. I don't know what it's gonna be about just yet.
I think it's gonna be.
Anyway, thanks for listening.
No.
Feel free to donate, because we're broke. There's still that option. I'm gonna put a poll, so do that, because I like polls. And we'll talk to you guys next week. All right.
Bye.